of doing a full resod of my yard next spring, moderate shade from 3 oak trees. Would you recommend Tiftuff Bermuda or Xeon Zoysia? That's Tiftuff right there. I personally don't have Tiftuff. When you're close up with Tiftuff and standing over it like this, you're gonna see soil when it's in the shade. Any type of Bermuda, I know the NTEP trial data show that certain grasses, certain varieties of Bermuda grass are superior in the shade, but really, it's hard to replicate that in like a residential environment. I have Tahoma 31, which is, a lot of this is Tahoma. Over here is kind of common, but Tahoma, and you can see right there from the shade, it gets kind of thin. And that's not even a lot of shade. I mean, that's just, it gets sun, you know, up to about noon or so, and then it starts to get some shade. So if you have trees of any kind, I would not recommend any kind of Bermuda grass. Tiftuff, Tahoma, you name it, wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend, pains to say it, but St. Augustine does half decent in the shade. Zoysia is one of my more favorite options, more of a premium option. Not going to do as well as St. Augustine in the shade, but it's going to be, you know, a nicer grass. And then I would also look into some of the fescue options. Not really ideal here for late July, early August weather in DFW, but the fescue grasses have been coming out with some pretty decent varieties that I would check out. Not personally experienced with many of them, but just have heard a lot of great things, and I would look into the tall fescue as well.